Hi guys! So this week's video is different. I'm starting a new mini-series about me turning a construction trailer into a tiny house. But to give you a bit more background info, I need to back up and tell you the whole story of why I'm so interested in doing this. About 9 years ago, when I was 25, I made a really good decision. Back then I was getting more and more into making things, and I did all of my projects on my couch table. It was a lot of electronics projects and fixing stuff around my apartment, but I soon realized that space is a very limiting factor, and in order for me to improve, I need more room to expand, to get more tools. I wanted to get into welding and woodworking, and that's just simply not possible in an apartment. So I decided, instead of spending my money on rent for my apartment, I should quit the apartment and spend that money on rent for a workshop. And that's basically what I did. So I quit my apartment, I sold my car, I sold most of my things because I knew I wouldn't have a lot of space for my personal stuff anymore. And then I bought a little trailer. That thing was tiny, it was from the 80s, and it was 3.50 meters long and about 2 meters wide. And that was all the space I had for my personal stuff, except for a little corner in the new workshop where I had my records and my record players. But that was pretty much it. I sold everything. I had not much stuff left. It felt great. It felt really, really good to reduce all the personal stuff and all the things that you think you need to the absolute minimum and make room for stuff that you want instead of stuff that you think you need, if that makes sense. Anyways, that was 9 years ago. I had my first workshop. I lived outside in my little trailer for a year. Then I decided it's time to get my own space. The first shop I was sharing with a dude. And then I found my own workshop. It was an old warehouse, no heating, no nothing. And I had my little trailer parked in there, which was very comfortable because I didn't have to deal with rain anymore and snow. After about 4.5 years, I moved out of that warehouse, and that was because I got my first full-time job where I had access to a full workshop that was just for myself. That was at Urban Outfitters. So I figured it doesn't really make sense to live in a workshop, to have this huge space when I'm basically away most of the time to work in another shop. So that's why I moved out of that warehouse and moved into a regular apartment. Which was great, definitely. But over the years, I realized I missed that so much. I started living small because I couldn't afford to do both. But I learned so much about myself and about what I think a luxury is and how that is different from what other people think that a luxury is, that I really, really miss it. Even though it's possible now to have a workshop and an apartment, I don't think you have to do it. You don't have to do it because you can do it. I think it is time for me to take my own advice and to reduce my personal stuff and to start living small again. This is what I'm going to do, and I am starting right now, and I will document all of this in this mini-series. And as you might have noticed, I'm going to talk in this series because I think it will be a lot easier to explain things when I'm actually able to talk and to guide you through my steps. And I also have another element to document the process. I built this little model off of my trailer so I can actually plan out the steps before executing them. I hope you like this idea. This is a huge thing for me. I could not be happier that I made this decision, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Alright guys, so this week I have a quick video of me building the model and of the trailer being delivered. I hope you enjoyed this series. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't worry, I will get back to my regular content when this series is done. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye. This week's sponsor is Audible. And as you guys know, I'm always wearing my headphones when I'm working in the shop. I'm constantly listening to music or podcasts or audiobooks. So I was super excited when I heard that Audible wants to sponsor my content. So now they set up this link, audible.com/Laura Kampf. If you click that link, you can get a 30-day free trial and a free book. So why not, right? If you don't know what book to start with, I would definitely recommend the book from my dear friend Melanie Rabe. They have it in English and in German. In German it's called Die Falle, in English it's called The Trap. It's a great book, you will not regret this. And with this link you can actually have it for free. So check it out, guys. And again, Audible, thank you so much for supporting this project. It really means a lot to me. And you guys, I will see you next week. Bye bye.